Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Now batting, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready
for Atlanta. Second baseman, number 1.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Batting second,
Giancarlo Stanton now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
The designated hitter.
Set to get his day started, Hanley Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Meadows is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this one runs in on him as he. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So digging in now, Daniel Robertson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
A.J.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camacho. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll take a look at his strike on the inside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Edwin.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
No problem here, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Austin Meadows. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And that misses inside 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Nick Markakis, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. Hit in the air to right field. Meadows is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Castro.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Albitz ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it, because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoak comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Justin Smoak.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A.J. Pollock is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing
Now
in,
batting,
Johan
third baseman,
Camacho.
Johan Camacho.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Boy, two beautiful pitches. I don't know. Two fastballs inside. Do you stay?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham.
Leading off
He's
the
0
fourth
for
for the
1
Rays.
thus far.
Left fielder, number 28.
And a ball 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Baseman, Daniel
He's
Robertson.
ready. Here's the first offering. Daniel Robertson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eugenio Suarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Edwin Encarnacion checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Freddie Galvis.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
No.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Robinson Chirino.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier ranging back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nick
Right
Markakis now, the right
Nick
fielder.
Markakis.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Right
now in the box, Austin Meadows. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Alvis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Diego Castillo takes over.
Pitching for the Rays, number 19.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he takes ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up high in the air. Castillo is under it near the mound. 1 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley.
Tony Kemp will get a chance with a runner in scoring.
Atlanta, number 18, Tony Kemp.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box.
First baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home now to Smoke. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Riding in once again, Johan Camacho. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
No.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Meadows sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Eric Timms will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollard. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Nick Markakis.
Leading off for
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nick Markakis.
Number 23 gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Rays.
pitch in relief.
Number 23. This change for the Rays. Now playing center field.
Starts him with a good
7,
rising fastball
Eric
there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Pham is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Daniel Robertson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Encarnacion.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat. Tony Kemp.
Atlanta, the designated hitter, Tony.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get in a field down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Justin Smoke now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Just foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sent toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johan Camacho. He homered earlier and is 2-for-3 to this point. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing at that. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pham ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Robinson Chirinos. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Danny Salazar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Brian McCann will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch. With